It was a normal Saturday morning, except for my children had stayed some time with their uncle, and his uncle had taken them to a ranch to pick up a trailer.
On that day I was at work, I received a text message from my brother's wife stating that Frankie was involved in an accident. So I received the second text message immediately after, stating that he's being airlifted. At that point, I knew something was really wrong.
When I saw my brother, I was super scared. He got kicked in the head by a horse.
I ran immediately to the hospital, and I remember I just saw him full of blood everywhere, and him screaming. After he was stabilized, immediately we spoke with the on-call neurosurgeon, who was not a pediatric surgeon. His specialty was on adults. And he also explained that he had 3 patients in front of my son. So it was gonna take about 12 hours before he could actually perform any type of surgery on him. And I remember not feeling comfortable.
Obviously, he received a blunt trauma to the skull, causing injury to the brain. So we knew that those moments were very critical to us.
I had always heard of Nicklaus Children's Hospital as being the hospital where you always want to take your child when there's an issue. And I said, I want him transferred to Nicklaus Children's.
A life flight came, they picked him up. As soon as they arrived, they were very professional.
My husband flew with my son to Nicklaus Children's Hospital, and I arrived, I want to say about 20 minutes later, and I was informed immediately that it would take about 30 minutes for him to be prepped and ready for the OR. He was going to have a craniotomy performed. They gave us a completely different prognosis. I mean, they gave us hope, which in the other hospital we didn't have any. And I remember them opening those doors to that waiting room, and I mean, I couldn't breathe. And the minute they told me everything went well, I was like, thank you, Jesus.
For me, that was probably one of the hardest moments in my life. I had been to combat twice, and it was harder going through that than it was being overseas. And when they asked him, do you want to see Dad? Then he nodded his head. I knew right there that my little boy was okay.
Franklin is on the road to recovery. We're not done. We've still got a road ahead of us alongside Nicklaus Children's. There is a huge change from March, when the accident occurred, to today in November. Everything that we've seen is positive.
There's no words that can explain everything that they've done for us. But right now we take it day by day. We see that he's still the little boy he was before. So I'm ecstatic that they're able to give me my little boy back.